What is up, YouTube? Drop your questions. Drop your questions. I'm doing some live Q&A to get y'all right. Let me go live on TikTok and on IG1 and on IG2. So we everywhere. We everywhere. Drop your questions. Drop your questions. Come on. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Oh, let me see. Yeah, drop your questions. YouTube, get those likes up. Get those likes up on YouTube. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. Where's it at? Where's it at? There we go. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Okay. Let me know. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me on YouTube or on Instagram? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Get those likes up on YouTube. Get those likes up. Drop those questions. Drop those questions. Just doing a free Q&A to give y'all some game. Flood the questions. Flood the questions. Let's see what y'all talking about. What up, YouTube? We live on both Instagram accounts, YouTube and TikTok. Drop your questions. This is your chance to get your questions answered. What is up? Okay, y'all can hear me? Cool, cool, cool. What questions y'all got? What questions y'all got? What questions y'all got? I'm ordering the sea moss and tonic. Yep, links in the bio. Click the link in the bio. It says Herb Shop. What questions y'all got? Appreciate your works. I appreciate y'all support. What do I eat in the AM? Fruit. I might have a mango or avocado. That's how you break your fast instead of breaking it with unhealthy foods. Can you take sea moss and tonic while fasting? Yes. Yes, you can. Fried foods gives you acid reflux. Of course it does. It's acidic. You're eating acidic foods. Of course you get acid reflux. When you're eating fried food, it's acidic. And more than likely, the fried food you're eating is meat, which is high in uric acid. So of course. Let me see. What if they're fruits that are not on the avoid list or eat list? I'm not sure what you mean. Yes, you can get juices, meal prep, any of the herbs, sea moss, anything shipped anywhere in the U.S. So yes, it does ship to New York. Let me see. Drop them questions. Drop them questions. And remember, if you want a consultation, a video consultation with me, speak to me every single week in my Holistic Health and Finance University. We do Zoom calls. I'll be on there for 2 hours at a time or longer, answering all the members' questions on video. So you can talk to me personally every single week for $1 per day. On top of that, you get 300 plus videos, new videos every single week. Today in the university, for all the members, any of the members in here, I dropped the protocol, the detailed protocol for, sorry, YouTube, I forgot that we live on the MacBook. I dropped the detailed protocol for asthma, for gout, for arthritis, for IBS, Crohn's, GERD, PCOS, and I think something else. So I dropped 8 new illness, disease protocols in the university today. There's a protocol on every single disease and illness that you could possibly ask me on this live. It's already answered in detail, down to the measurements, how many milligrams, how many IUs, what herbs, how to mix them, how to make them, where to get them, all that in the university for $1 per day, $29.99 per month. And you get to speak to me weekly on video call. Yes, healthandfinanceuniversity.com, or y'all on here can just click the link in my bio. Let me see. Best detox for women starting weight loss. I have my 30-day detox and reset program. You actually get that for free when you join the university. I used to sell it for $50. You get it for free when you join the university also. It's in the private Telegram group. We speak daily in the private Telegram group. I'm answering questions. I just got finished answering like 5 questions in the private Telegram group. Colon cancer stage 3. I have the detailed protocol on cancer in the university. So you would want to follow that protocol. For sure. But if you got cancer, you know you need to stop the meat. You know you need to stop the meat, right? You know you need to stop the meat. You need to stop the inflammatory acidic foods. Yep, there will be the way I do it is the members in the university, once you join, you get access to a private Telegram group. So in the Telegram group, you comment your questions or what illness you or your friend, your family, your kid is dealing with. And if that protocol isn't already in the university, I take note of your issue and then I record a detailed protocol for you to have. So it's based off of the members. So if it's not in there, when you join the university, you get in there. What is the university? The university, I want to answer some questions, but let me put this on screen for somebody to ask. That's just some of what's included right there. Links in the bio, or just go to healthandfinanceuniversity.com. See, let me read your questions. What questions y'all got on YouTube? Is it better to juice or blend your fruit? It's always better to juice, because when you juice, it's making it easier to digest and break down. Remember here, Telegram's popping. Let them know. Let them know, Felicia. Let them know. She says, remember here, the Telegram's popping. Yeah, I was in there answering questions today. And again, for you, since you're a member, make sure if you're dealing with any of those issues, the new protocol is up. Let's see. What other questions y'all got? Let's see. Members. I see a couple members in here. How y'all feeling? Let them know. Let them know about the university. Super solid. Super solid. It's hot. It's hot chamomile tea with no sugar, just as having some hot water for digestion. I think you mean, is it just as good? Oh yeah, you're good with that. That'll help. Yeah, I'm gonna be adding more to all the courses. So again, I teach you everything, 10 different streams of income: stocks, crypto, Airbnb, Turo, real estate, how to fix your credit. On top of that, I teach you holistic health. So the main focus for most people is holistic health, but I also teach you how to get money so you can create financial freedom. That is true. That is true. How do I get on Telegram? If you're a member, when you get into the modules, at the bottom of the modules, you tap the button that says join the Telegram group. It'll take you right to the Telegram group. Let me see. Yeah, oregano oil is good. You don't want to use it every single day, though. You don't seem to want to answer questions from outside the U.S. I have members from all over the world, different countries, many places I've never even heard of in the university, and questions I answer on here. Let's see. Yep, so that should answer your question. What other questions y'all got? I'm live on 4 different platforms right now, so that's why I'm bouncing back and forth. I already answered that. What other? I know y'all got more questions than that. This your chance. Yep. So if you're dealing with lymphedema, make sure you comment that in the Telegram group if you haven't yet. That way I can take notes and make a protocol for that. Started juice fasting today, but ended up having dinner and feel like I let myself down. I don't know your whole, you were fasting, but you had dinner. I'm assuming you mean eating something solid. So just stick with it. Start again tomorrow. Stick to the fast tomorrow. All them new flavors of the Harmless Harvest, be careful with it. I got to look at the nutrients, but I did see that they got some new flavors. People keep asking me. Sometimes even if it's from the same brand, you still got to smack that thing, get freaky when you're grocery shopping, and hit it front to back, put your face in it, and read the nutrition label. Yeah, to get access to the private Telegram group, you got to be a member of the Holistic Health and Finance University, which is $1 per day. No one's ever done this before. It's never been done. The amount of information there, I hear it every day. This is crazy. There's testimonials in the group from the members every single day. It's crazy. It's never been done. Take you from beginner to expert, everything you could possibly need to know about holistic health and healing. That way, if you, a family member, your grandma, your mom, your cousin, your child is dealing with a health issue, anytime it comes up or to prevent it, you know what module in the university to go to. Oh, I have tinnitus right now. I go to the tinnitus protocol. Here's the details of what to do. Oh, my mom has diabetes type 1. Here's what to do. Diabetes protocol. Oh, my cousin has cancer. Go to the cancer protocol. Or comment in the Telegram group. Hey, I looked at the cancer protocol, but I also have this question, T-Walk. I respond to you in the Telegram group. You're getting mentorship from me for $1 per day. This has never been done. On top of that, I teach you stocks, crypto, Airbnb, Turo, credit repair, digital marketing, how I make Everything I know, which is what got me to making 6 figures per month, 100,000 per month. I teach you it all for $1 per day. Crazy. I wish I would have had somebody so I didn't have to spend 100,000 on mentors to teach me this information. Yep. So as I just mentioned, for the cancer protocol, whether it's for your friend, your mom, your mom's friend, it's in detail everything that they would need to do in the university. Links in the bio or healthandfinanceuniversity.com. See, I'm not a raw vegan. I am periodically throughout the year. I do go raw though. Some weeks I'm raw. Some weeks I'm not. Some weeks I'm not. One-stop shop. You dope. Facts. I like it. I love it. I want it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't feel entitled if I don't answer your specific question. Remember, the reason most people are unsuccessful is because they're entitled or arrogant. You're entitled. You think the world owes you something. You think somebody needs to pay direct attention to you as I'm on here for free. That's why you will struggle in life and you will be unsuccessful. Arrogant. 80% of people are failures and not living the life they want because they are arrogant. Arrogance meaning having an exaggerated belief in one's own skill sets. If you're arrogant, you have an exaggerated belief in your own skill set. So therefore, when you hear knowledge, somebody teaching health from someone who clearly has the results and posted testimonials every single day for 3 years straight to prove it, of people healing themselves with cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, anxiety, eyesight, whatever, the arrogance in you says, I already knew that. And then you go back to eating a burger, right? So the arrogance is why you will be unhealthy. Someone who makes 6 figures per month, which equates to $1 million per year with no employees, says, I'll teach you every single thing you could possibly need to know to make money. Arrogance kicks in. Well, I already know about stocks. I already know about social media marketing. I already know. I watch videos on crypto. I already know about real estate. I already know. Goes back to 9 to 5, being poorly compensated. Arrogance. I used to be the same way, so I understand. And that's when I was broke. I was arrogant. Every time I heard something, well, I already know that. Yeah, I heard that. He's just saying it different. I already know. Then I had to smack myself in the head and say, all right, clearly this person knows more than me. How can he mentor me? And that's how I got successful. Thank you. 100, right? 100, right? I'm on 7 days of dry fast and feel great. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Type 2 diabetic, yep, you would need to follow the diabetic protocol in the university for sure. But if you're diabetic, typically, most people who have diabetes, obviously it's an issue in the pancreas, either depending on the type, either your pancreas either your body can't create the insulin or it's not using it properly. So what do we need to do? If we can't create it, then we need to find things that can put the insulin in our body without taking all the stuff the doctor's given us, which you can do, right? We need to heal the pancreas. Right? We typically, if we're diabetic type 1 or 2, we're functioning off of low levels of omega-3s, functioning off of low levels of selenium throughout our life. These are all key factors. Let's see. What other questions y'all got? What other questions y'all got? Yeah, take it step by step. So if you started fasting, but now you messed up, restart tomorrow. Every day is an investment. Every day you're investing into yourself. Every day you invest into someone else, you're investing into yourself. An investment is something you put money into, you put time and effort into, and then down the line, if you're investing properly, it comes back to you, right? So don't think, oh, I spent this today. I'm supposed to make it back today. Oh, I read this today. I'm supposed to get the results today. Oh, I ate a strawberry today. I'm supposed to be healthy today. No, you're investing into yourself. That way down the line, you get the results. So if you invest $29.99 into yourself, which is $1 per day, instead of in the Burger King, Arby's, Carl's Jr., Hardee's, or that dumb t-shirt you got at Gabe's, then down the line, you will have tons of information that you never heard or been exposed to before. Imagine that. Right? That's what separates successful and healthy from the small majority of people that are healthy and successful versus the large majority of people who are unhealthy and unsuccessful. It's only some slight things that separate the two. Which side do you want to be on? You already know. I always talk about ridiculous. Everything's ridiculous. Everything's ridiculous. When you hear someone like me is making 6 figures per month, you say, that's ridiculous. 6 figures per month. Wow, that's ridiculous. Can't believe people are making that. I used to think the same way. Or that's one side of ridiculous. That's a ridiculous amount of money to make in a year. Or, yo, this is ridiculous. I worked all these hours of overtime and my check is still only $1,700. This is ridiculous. I was busting my ass. I volunteered for overtime. I punched in early to get a couple extra minutes, even though I wasn't supposed to. I skipped lunch break. This is ridiculous. My check's only $1,500 after 2 weeks. There's two sides of ridiculous. My car breaks down every single day, man. Sick of this. I done got the tires rotated. I done got a new belt on it. I done got the transmission checked. I done bought a new engine, and it's always something with my car. This is ridiculous. Or, dang, that Lambo's clean. That shit is ridiculous. Which side of ridiculous do you want to be on? Choose wisely. You always got options. Remember, in life, you always got options. Many people know these things and still choose the lesser option. That's the sad part. That's the sad part. Somebody need to hear this. Some of y'all don't even need health advice. Some of you watch all my videos. You watch all my videos. You know everything there is to know about the shit I say. But you have no motivation. You have no inspiration. You have no discipline. So I don't need to sit here and tell you what herb it is. What some of you answer. What do I do for cancer? I got about 10 plus free videos on cancer. What do I do for diabetes? I got about 10 plus videos on diabetes. What do I do for high blood pressure? That's the easiest thing. I got thousands of testimonials of people that no longer have high blood pressure. Some of them just from the free advice. You know it, but you have no discipline. You have no dedication. You don't take steps. You don't invest in yourself. You don't take action. So therefore, sometimes I need to come over here and just give you some motivation and talk to you and smack you upside the head and say, just do it, right? Sometimes, hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? That's it. How do I lose weight, T-Walk? I've been trying. You know you need to eat less. You know you need to stop going to Burger King once per week. You know you need to start moving more. You know you need to stop laying around watching Netflix and get your workout. You know you need to stop skipping the gym 3 times a week like you have been every time you're supposed to go. You know that. So you know the basics at least. Where's the discipline? Where's the dedication? Where's the inspiration? I'm giving it to you today. I'm giving it to you. Let's see. Facts. TikTok says, yeah, us 36 people watching on TikTok are meant for the knowledge, may it be used with divine intentions. Yes, use this information, use these words with divine intentions. We need a retreat that may be coming soon. No Burger King, period. Facts. Every time you do 7 days good and then you go to Burger King, that's what you're doing now. Now you're reclogging your colon back up. You're damaging your intestines again, which all of you all who the doctor said you have IBS, Crohn's, GERD, PCOS, acid reflux, whatever it is, whatever name they made up. All that means is you have inflammation in the intestines and in the colon from the inflammatory, highly acidic foods that you're eating that are hard to digest and hard to break down. So it's clogged up in your system. Now, because of that, you develop scarring on your intestines, just like a scar on your body. It never really goes back to normal because you got scar tissue in the intestines now. So now your doctor says you got GERD, PCOS, IBS, Crohn's, whatever, versus telling you you need to stop eating these foods that are scarring your intestines. Stop eating these acidic foods. Stop eating these inflammatory foods. Your intestines, your colon's always inflamed. So therefore, how can it ever work properly when it's always swollen? It's never going to. You ever sprained your ankle and it's swollen? It doesn't feel good, right? The same thing's happening in your gut. You just can't see it. Your stomach doesn't feel good. You're always cramped. You're always bloated. Your stomach's always swollen. It's always hard for you to use the restroom. It's always something. Why? Because your internal ankle is swollen. You done twisted that shit by stepping off the side of the sidewalk and getting some damn McDonald's. Somebody comment free game. This is the issue. Right? Whatever you're dealing with, you got too much inflammation, which is causing lack of blood flow and circulation, which is causing damaged cells, which is more than likely from too much mucus and too much acid buildup in the body. Now you have damaged cells in a specific area of the body, and now the doctor calls that area a type of disease that they made up for it because they were trained these names, because if we stamp it with this name, then we know that correlates with this pill that needs to go with that. Oh, she has IBS. Well, we know we were taught from our 8 to 12 years of schooling, somebody has IBS, prescribe them this. Here you go. Come back months later. Hey, yeah, doc, I've been taking this, and I mean, my cramps are a little better, but now my eye been twitching. What's up with that? Oh, no worries. Here's the pill, eye twitching. In my 8 years of schooling, that means there's something. Here's the pill. Take this. Take some Zoloft, take some Valium, because that will calm you down so your eyes will stop twitching. Well, now I'm taking this, and now, see what I'm saying? It's always something. It's always something. If it actually works, you only got to use it until the issue's done, and then you're done. Like me, I used to have severe anxiety and panic attacks and pass out and all that stuff, right? I used herbs to heal that. I don't have to take those same herbs every day, all day for the rest of my life. I healed it. It's gone. I don't have to keep using it. If I had to keep using it, that means I'm just masking the real issue. You understand that, right? As I always use for an example, those of you who smoke weed, you say you smoke it because it calms you down. It's helping with your anxiety. If it helped with your anxiety, you would smoke it for a week, maybe a month, and then it would be gone, right? No, that never happened. You just got to keep smoking because it's not actually fixing the issue. It's only masking the real issue. You realize that, right? I hate to burst your bubble. I hate to do that to you, but it's facts. No one who uses weed for anxiety and depression smokes it for a week and then says, Joe, I'm healed. I don't need it no more. No, you say, I need 2 blunts today. I need more. Hey, go. We need a re-up. I need, yeah. Because it didn't actually heal it. It just masks, just calms you down when you're high. It didn't actually fix the issue. It didn't actually heal your nervous system. And on top of that, most of the weed that y'all smoking is grown through hydroponics, which they're using chemicals, 10 plus chemicals, the main chemical being ammonia, which is damaging your nervous system, which is actually making your anxiety and panic attacks worse and damaging your nervous system more. So while you thought you was fixing the issue, you actually were only temporarily masking it, just like the pills are doing, only for you to be making it worse at the same time, only while damaging your lungs at the same time by inhaling that smoke into your lungs and creating acid, which is creating inflammation in your lungs. But nobody want to hear that. It's natural. It came from Earth. It came from not the one you're using. No, it didn't. And no one told you to smoke it, even if it did. You better make a tea with that, junk. Better make a tea with that. Come on now. Somebody comment, free game. You speaking so much truth right now. 100 emojis. Drop the 100 emojis. Let's see. Oh, my bad. I didn't know it wasn't scrolling. Dabbing caused by panic attacks. Yo. Just because you're skinny doesn't mean you're healthy. Just because you have a 6-pack doesn't mean you're healthy. Just because you're skinny and you have a 6-pack and a nice booty does not mean you're healthy. You realize that, right? That's external. Arnold Schwarzenegger is one of the most sought-after bodies when in his prime, right? How many triple bypass surgeries has he had? I believe 3. That means heart failure, heart attacks. Looks amazing, though. Abs, pecs. Oh, my goodness. Arnold, he looks like a statue. Heart attack. That doesn't matter. Nobody gives a fuck about your abs or your bubble butt. Doesn't matter. Does not mean you're healthy. Hate to break it to you. People with 6-pack abs and fat asses is dying every day from high blood pressure, heart disease, and cancer. Hate to break it to you. Don't get too excited because your bicep is peaking a little bit more. That don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. Somebody comment, free game. Somebody comment, free game. So for those of y'all ready to take action, those of y'all that want to take action, y'all know what to do. If y'all want to talk to me every single day in the Telegram group, in a private Telegram group, you want to speak to me weekly on Zoom calls and be with a group of people that's actually serious, a group of people that's actually serious about changing their lives and learning how to make money while doing it. I launched it back on October 21st, the Holistic Health and Finance University, where I take you from beginner to expert on 10 different streams of income and take you from beginner to expert on holistic health so you never have Any other questions? That's just a sample what the modules is looking like. There will be a detailed protocol on every single disease and illness, so that if you're dealing with something, you know what to do. You know what to do. What y'all talking about on YouTube? What y'all talking about on YouTube? And you know I'm gonna keep it real with you. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing, because sugarcoating only makes people soft. And when you're soft, guess what? When stuff happens, when life comes at you, you ain't mentally prepared. So everybody's rocking with me. I make sure you mentally prepared. I'm gonna give it to you raw, uncut. I'm gonna give it to you raw and uncut. And I'm gonna tell you my struggles during the way, because I was never perfect. I used to eat Burger King and all that stuff too. You know that, right? Which is why I was 275 pounds, which is why I had sleep apnea, which is why I had severe anxiety and couldn't leave the house and couldn't move and couldn't function, and why my jaw would lock and why I would shake and uncontrollably and be rushed to the hospital, pump full of volume, which is why I was labeled ADHD, ADD, was in LD classes and they wanted to put me on Ritalin. And why? These are why. And this is why y'all come to me, because y'all know I actually been through some shit. You don't want to hear how to heal from somebody who ain't helped nobody heal, and from somebody who ain't even healed themselves, right? I give you the real stuff. It ain't, and just like me, how I tell y'all, it ain't nothing to be embarrassed about. I've been there too. All those places y'all in, broke, struggling, working a job you hate, driving a car you hate, living in a place you hate, not being able to take care of your family. I've been there too. That's why I spent over $100,000 on knowledge and different mentors to gather this information so that I can teach it to y'all, because I actually care about you all. And that's why I'm gonna give it to you for $1 a day versus trying to figure out how to come up with $100,000 like I did to invest it in mentors to get this information. Everything I've learned through my about 8 different mentors, where I had to pay $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. My most recent one, $50,000. I take all that information from them and I put it in my university for $1 per day. So that way, all you all who aren't in a position where you can invest thousands into yourself, you may not be able to, but I guarantee you, no matter who you are, you can invest $1 into yourself every single day and pay $29.99 per month for that same information I spent 6 figures on. I guarantee you that. That's why there's 100%. That's why there's 100% positivity rate in my university. Ain't nobody in there complaining. Ain't nobody unhappy. Because it's without a doubt, once you join, once you sign up and create your login, you already know you got your money's worth. It's not even a question, because it's never been done before like this. Never. And I tell you how it's normally done, how all my mentors, they don't want me charging y'all $29 a month. This program that I'm dropping, all my mentors want me to make this my prize program, which is 10,000 plus, because that's how all of them do it. And that's how they make their money. When you come up with a program like this, with all these courses, all this information, you get to actually speak to me. That's supposed to be no less than 10,000. Hope you know that, right? I'm supposed to give you a free product, something light, to get you liking me. Then I'm supposed to sell you on a $50 ebook, right? $30 to $50. Then I'm supposed to upsell you on a $997 product, anywhere between $997 to $1,500. That's typically the course right there. The course is typically $1,500. Then from there, I get you liking that. And then I get you on a call with one of my team members to sales pitch you on a product that's no less than $10,000. That's how people's making money online. Free game. This is what all my mentors want me to do. I said, that sounds good. I know y'all making millions doing that. However, I teach health and I want to help people heal, and I want to teach them how to make money like y'all taught me. And I know how hard it is, especially if you're from the hood, if you on food stamps right now, if you don't even know how you're going to get groceries for your kids, if your job is some shit and they paying you for way less than you should be getting compensated, you can afford $1 per day though. So that's why I put this together. Healthandfinanceuniversity.com. You can click the link in my bio to join. There's already hundreds of happy members in there. We in there talking. I'm going to talk to them after this. We do live Zoom calls every single week where you get a phone consultation with me every single week. I will stay on there as long as need be to answer your question. And there's a protocol on every single disease. And if it's not in there yet, if it's one that isn't one of the more common ones, when you comment it in the private Telegram group, I make sure to add it in no less than a week to 2 weeks, but typically a week. Like I said, I just dropped 8 new protocols just today in there. That is a fact. That is a fact. Any other questions before I hop off here? I want to get my walk. I forgot the time change, so now it gets dark in about 40 minutes. Y'all know I got to do my daily beach walk. Y'all know I got to do my daily beach walk. Even if it's dark out, I'm going to have to just walk it in the dark. The sand, I got to do some grounding, some earthing. I want to get some sun, but it's looking like I'm missing. I forgot the time change, so it looks like the sun is actually setting because I see it glaring off of one of those buildings right now. Any other questions for I hop off? I'm gonna give you all like 2 minutes to drop a few more questions. My big mama told me if my eye twitched, if my left eye twitched, it was money, and right, I was gonna get mad. See, I don't know what that means, but there's a problem too. Like we think not to come at you or anything, but like we have all these superstitions and this and that, and what are these posts on social media? Like this post if you know you're gonna come into some money this month and it'll have a million likes. If you think liking that is actually gonna do something, it's gonna do nothing. I hate to break it to you. You need to get off Instagram, stop liking posts, and take some dang action. If you're on Instagram, you should be using Instagram to make you some dang money. This is your one point of contact with people from all over the world that you'll never meet in real life. Why not use it to blow your business up, right? Sell a product that's actually going to help people out and bring value to the world and help someone out and make money doing it. Why would you not? I'll join today. Shout out to you, 7 views. Yup. Any of the members or anybody joining, comment it. I see the notifications popping up. So shout out to y'all actually taking action. Because if you don't take action, you know what I had to do? When I was broke, when I was struggling, and I was considering how to come up with get these horrible loans to get my first mentor for $5,000. In my head, I'm like, yo, I'm about to get this dude $5,000. I don't even know this dude. He could be scamming. He could just be some dude online. It sounds good. I could come up with every excuse as to why not start. And then I said, guess what? If I don't start, what's going to happen? I'm going to be in the same position that I hate already. I'm going to be working at this job I'm not happy with already. I'm going to be making the amount of money I'm not happy with already. I'm going to be not paying my family's bills like I'm not already. If I do it, and again, I'm talking $5,000. If I do it, then what's the good things? I could learn all the stuff I wanted to know. I could learn from someone who's already making the money that I dream of making. There's so many positives. I could possibly turn that into a business that's successful, be able to pay my mom's bills and pay my family's bills and help my nieces and nephews and live where I want to live and drive my dream car and have views of the ocean from my house and live on the marina and travel whenever I want with no schedule, no boss. And that's exactly what happened because I thought positive and I took action. And that was for my first $5,000 investment. This your chance to get all of that for $1. For $1 Peru, you know? University's fire. Let them know. Let them know. You know, every time I go live, the members hop in. You already know that. You already know that. Yeah, I can make a protocol for that, Martin Brown. So once you join, just comment that in the Telegram group, and I'll make a protocol for that. That's how we work. It's based off of the members. It's based off of the hundreds of members. Because I want to make sure you have the best experience possible and you actually get to connect with someone who clearly has done it, who clearly has posted testimonials. And those of y'all who are joining to get the financial side of it, same thing. Because you all know the phrase, your network is your network, your network is your network. You all know that. And then you go back to talking to losers all day. Everybody knows the phrases. Everybody knows the phrase. You know what they say, no pain, no gain. And then you go back to putting in no pain and you don't gain. Everybody knows all the catchy punchlines and nobody takes action, which is why very few are in the top 1% of income earners, which is someplace that I put myself after being broke 2 years ago because I took action. Day after day after day after day after, even the free videos y'all watch of mine, which is why y'all follow me. I've been making those every single day for 10 years straight. You know that, right? I had to put in pain. There's many days in a 10-year period that I don't feel like recording. I don't feel like editing. I don't feel like posting. While also simultaneously in mentorship programs, in courses, in webinars, traveling to seminars, and still never missing a video for y'all. And still, for the last 3 years straight, posting a brand new healing testimonial every single day to my Instagram story. Never missing a day. That's the only thing that separates some of us. That's the only thing that separates some of us. You know that, right? You know that, right? Can y'all see me on YouTube? Can y'all see me on YouTube? See. According to recent studies, to be in the top 1% of earners in the U.S., you need to bring in an annual salary of at least $597,815 per year. That's all it takes to get in the top 1%. That's all it takes to get into the top 1%. I did it as a high school dropout. Y'all can do it too, right? Y'all can do it too, right? From a small town with all these learning disabilities and all that. If I can do it, you can do it too, right? Especially if you learn from someone who did it. Y'all know my phrase, time traveling's real. I hate to break it to you. Those of y'all who thought it was just a fantasy in movies, time traveling is real. I've done it. Time traveling is 100% real. I've done it. You know that, right? You know that, right? How have I done it? Because when you get mentors, you time travel. The information that would have took me 5 years to learn, I can learn it in 5 weeks because I already paid somebody who's going to give me the whole game plan laid out for me. That's called time traveling. Information that would have took me 5 years to get to this level of success, I can get it done in 5 weeks, 5 months. Or let's use 2 years because I was broke 2 years ago, right? So if I would have not invested in mentors, guess what would have happened? Guess what would have happened? It would have took me much longer to get this level of success if I never invested in mentors. I was broke 2 years ago. Now I'm in the top 1%, well over that number of the top 1%, right? Because I time traveled. Instead of waiting and trying to figure it out and taking 10 years to learn it, I paid this mentor this. I paid this mentor on stocks, on crypto, this one on social media marketing, this one on how to be an online coach, this one on holistic healing, this one on herbs, bang, bang, bang. And they just, here's the info. Now that you paid me $5,000, $10,000, $50,000, here you go. Now all you got to do is read it and take action. So I said, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I've been studying. I've been YouTubing and Googling and reading books all this time. And now y'all just laid it out for me. I'm rich in 2 years. It's easy. It's easy. Where'd you get your confidence? You get confidence when you get success. How about that? I was very unconfident, very quiet, soft-spoken, right? Soft, like many of you all. Because many people are soft and lack confidence because they aren't comfortable in the situation they're in life. If you had everything you want, how would you not be confident? If every room you walk in, you know you the shit. If you know you're intelligent. If you know you can help people heal. If you know you can help people make money. If you know you're taking care of your family. If you know you're paying your mom's bills. If you know you just handed your sister $10,000. If you know you're driving your dream car. If you know you're living in your dream city with your dream weather with views of the ocean. How could you not be confident? You're only confident because when you get around people that are in positions you want to be in, let me take this off the screen. You need to understand. You only lack confidence, whatever area of life it's in, is because you know you're not where you want to be. So if you get in a room full of successful people, many of you, or around someone who you know is doing good or living your dream life, like, hey, you shrink. Some of you be yourself, and then you get around people and you shrink because you're afraid that they might actually know that you ain't really living up to the standards that you should be living up to because you've been slacking. So your confidence goes down. Or if you're unhealthy, if you're a weight you don't want to be, if you're wearing a pant size you don't want to wear, you lack confidence. So therefore, you wear big sweatpants to the gym. Let's keep it real. Therefore, you wear big jackets to cover up your body. Therefore, you only take pictures from the head up because you lack confidence. If you lost that weight, if you start wearing the size pants you want to wear and start wearing all the outfits you want to wear because you're confident and comfortable in them, now your confidence would be up. If you looked how you wanted to look, if you felt the way you feel, When you go on, if a friend invites you on a walk or to do a marathon run, but you know you ain't healthy and you know you ain't about that life, or to go on a hike, or I'm visiting Runyon Canyon, or let's go to California, let's do Runyon Canyon. You're like, I don't know. You shrink because you know you don't have the confidence because you know you ain't there. But if you knew you was healthy, if you knew you had stamina, if you knew you was in shape, like, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Your confidence is up. That's how you get your confidence up. But you're gonna struggle to have confidence if you don't take action. So you ask that question because more than likely, whoever asked that question, you're lacking confidence in some field of life right now. So any area of life I'm lacking confidence, I figure out why I'm lacking confidence in that area, whether it's speaking in public, whether it's speaking on social media, whether it's talking about wealth. For a while, y'all never saw me talk about wealth. I ain't have wealth. How the hell could I be confident teaching wealth if I'm broke? No. I would be like, when someone brings up stocks and crypto or real estate or Airbnb or investments, just like y'all, I would be quiet. With my last mentor, I was living with him, sleeping on his couch in Hollywood, California, and I was around him for months, and I didn't talk the whole time because my confidence was low. I didn't have much to talk about because he was making millions, and I didn't have the confidence to jump into those conversations because I was broke at the time. I'm driving his car. I'm living on his couch. What do I look like jumping into this conversation with this millionaire and this millionaire and this? My confidence was down. I was quiet. Now, 2 years later, he looks at me. He's like, yo, I didn't even know you could talk like that. I'm like, yeah, because when I was around you, my confidence was low. And I knew you knew something. I knew the people you were talking to knew something. So I was quiet because it wasn't my time to talk. A lot of you talk too much. You always got something to say. You always got a comment to write on my post or on someone's post that's educating you. You always got something. You always got to butt in and talk some shit when you should be quiet. If you're talking to someone who knows more than you need to shut up and listen. So I shut up and listen because I was around people on a higher level than me. So it was nothing for me to talk about. It's nothing for me to act like I know something I don't know anything. I'm quiet. I told him, I said, for that time I was around you, you didn't know I talked and you didn't know I could speak because I was just analyzing. I would even take my phone sometimes and I was like, is it cool if I record you? He would be having conversations with other high-level people. I'm like, is it cool if I record you? He's like, yeah. So I'll be like this on my phone. Quiet. So now 2 years later, he's like, yo, I didn't even know you could talk. I didn't know you knew all this stuff about holistic health. I didn't know you knew any of this because it wasn't my time to talk. It was my time to shut up and learn. So that's what I did. And that's why he's like, yo, I can't believe you was just sleeping on my couch and driving my cars. And now you got you got a better car than me and you live like, yo, that's crazy. I'm like, yeah, I was really actually listening. I was really serious about changing my life because I knew how bad I wanted to pay my mom's bills and my sister's bills and take care of my nieces and give them the finest things. I knew I wanted to travel the world and I knew I wanted everything that I knew I deserved, but I didn't know how to get it. So I paid you and my other mentors to make sure I got it. So that's some free game, some motivation, some inspiration. If nothing else, you know I'm going to keep it real. If you don't get nothing else from me, you know you're always going to get the real. You're going to get the inside scoop. Cynthia Parker says the university is the bomb. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Speak the truth. Thank you always. Get those likes up on YouTube. Shout out to UK. Facts. Always a student. Even now, I don't know everything. But I tell you what, I'm going to put in more time to learn it than most of you. And that's why you always going to look up to me. I want to look up to some of y'all. You got to put the time in, though, to get people to look up to you. I want to come to some of y'all for knowledge. Some of y'all, everybody in here knows something about something that I know nothing about. You understand that, right? Now you got to figure out how to use that knowledge on that subject to capitalize off of it and help other people with it. Because if you know something I don't know, that means you know something that a bunch of people don't know. Now you got to figure out how to teach it so you can help the world while also helping yourself. One of you might be a mechanic or something and know something about this piece in the engine. I don't know nothing about cars. I have my dream cars. I have a McLaren in my garage. And I have my Challenger with Lambo doors and Rolls-Royce stars in the cylinder in my garage. I don't know nothing about cars. I don't even know how to change the headlight. My bright headlight's out on my Challenger right now, and I ain't got it fixed yet because I don't even know. I guess I got to go to Advanced Auto Parts and give them a VIN number. I don't know anything about cars. So therefore, one of you knows more about cars than me, and you probably know a lot about it. So now you got to figure out how you can package that to create money off of that while helping others improve their knowledge on cars. One of you knows more about painting toenails than I do. So therefore, you can create a page showing amazing toenail designs and how to clean the fungus out of the crevices. You can do that. But you got to take action. You got to take action. That's all there is to it, is taking action. Like you don't even understand. You should be making a TikTok account, an Instagram account, a YouTube account, showing people how to get the fungus out of their toes, how to have the best, freshest looking, smoothest, uncalloused feet, how to remove bunions, how to make the best designs on a nail polish, if that's what your specialty is. Whatever you know, again, one of you in here knows more about something than I know. So therefore, you got to figure out how to package it and teach it so that you can help people. When you help people, the more you help, a lot of y'all mess with me, y'all like me because I give y'all so much free game. If I just came out of nowhere and start selling y'all, buy this, buy my university, buy my ebook, y'all be like, yo, why the hell would I buy something from you? You wouldn't. But I give you so much free game that I want to invest in this person because he's so honest, he's so real, he gives out so much free game. If this is how much free game he's giving out, imagine how much is in his university. I'll give you all the inside scoop. Somebody comment, free game. Somebody comment, free game. We live on YouTube, IG1, IG2, and TikTok. Free game, there we go. Dior, free game. Free game, Smile Gilly. Free game. Facts. Shout out to San Fernando Valley. Facts. Yeah. So you know what it is. You know what it is. Links in the bio. If you want to join the university and actually take action and learn how to create wealth and health and know who to run to. If you or a family member is dealing with something, learn stocks, crypto, Airbnb, Turo, how to repair your credit, learn all the ins and outs, beginner to expert on holistic health. Module after module, 300 plus videos already, 20 hours worth of content, new videos every single week. I just uploaded 3 new videos today, protocol for every single disease. If it's not on there, when you join the private Telegram group, you comment your question about the disease, and then I'll make a protocol for it. This has never been done before. It's never been done before. Yep, free game. Let them know. Just call me Tev. I always see you. He in the university. I always see you in the lives. If T-Wall shut down the university, we'll never have the same great opportunity to better our life again. Let's not take the health and finance university for granted, son. $1 per day is OD, unheard of. He looking out. Facts. Every time I go live, the members that are already in let y'all know that it's ridiculous. As soon as you invest, you already know. As soon as you put that $29 on your card and you get access to the modules, you already know. It's not even questionable. It's not even questionable. But if not, remember, you always have the option to set your alarm tonight and go back to the job that you hate, to that boss you hate, and complain with the employees that you hate, even though y'all don't like each other. Y'all's one common ground is that y'all both hate how much y'all are being compensated. Y'all both hate how much your paychecks are, and y'all both hate your boss telling you can't talk, or y'all hate the fact that there's no vacation time available for the week that you want, and y'all hate that you got to go to lunch at 11 instead of 12. So even the people you don't like at your job, y'all have common ground of hating your situation. You don't like your car. You don't like the fact you can't pay your family's bills. You don't like the city you live in. You hate the weather. You hate that you ain't been to this country yet. We can all agree on that. So you always got that option. You always got that option. Yo, every time I say that, I get like PTSD and I like just cringe of like how I used to live like that and how I will never go back to that. But I'm confident in that because now I have the knowledge, right? When you get the knowledge, it's easy. It's easy. Everything you want is easy, but taking action seems to be the hard part because it was hard for me. Once you break that barrier, it's easy. It's lit. Every day we lit. You can't tell me. Check out my. Yeah. You already know. You already know. You already know. Free game. Facts. Exactly. That option's always there. You can always You can always find a new job. And guess what? Guess what? Those of you who aren't focusing on your health, you keep that up. You have health issues, your job's not going to care. If you're not showing up, like, we're not going to care. So if you're missing too many days, you out of here anyway. We're going to and if you do pass away, we're going to replace you anyway. Doesn't matter. Doesn't affect us at all. We was only paying you scraps anyway. Oh, but actually, if you get real sick, we're going to keep you on because we have a COLI, a corporate-owned life insurance policy on you. So when you get real sick, we're not going to fire you. We're going to make sure we keep you on as an employee. So if you pass away while you're currently employed by us, we'll collect $100,000 from our life insurance policy on you. So go ahead and take that. Go ahead and take that leave. Go ahead and take that leave, Mrs. Jones. Go ahead and do that, and maybe you won't come back. We can get some bread real quick and replace you real quick. Real quick. I'll let y'all later. Y'all know my phrase. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do because it's that simple. I don't believe in if, try, can't, almost, or maybe. I get it done. No excuses. Nothing to it but to do it. Point your finger in the mirror if you blew it. Take accountability. If you're living a life you don't like, if you're unhealthy, if you have an illness, take accountability because something you did in 99.9% of the cases put you there, right? Take accountability. If I was to come up with an illness, I would have to take accountability because I didn't get this knowledge for like 25 plus years, right? So for 25 years, I was eating trash. So therefore, if for some instance, even though I've transitioned and changed my life, I was to come up with illness, I would have to take accountability and say, it's on me. 25 years, I ate Burger King and McDonald's and fries and pizza and Chuck E. Cheese, everything. It doesn't matter what it is. I will take accountability. And that's the only thing that will set you apart. Take accountability. If you ain't where you want to be, take action. I highly recommend joining a university because it's never been done before. Or you can figure out another way, but you ain't going to find a way like this. That's a fact. It's never been done. I'll holler at y'all later. healthandfinanceuniversity.com or click the link in the bio. You get to talk to me every day in the Telegram, Zoom calls weekly, new protocols for every single disease in there, and 20 hours worth of content already, module after module, to take you from beginner to expert on every single lane. I'm about to go walk the beach in the nights because this is the life I invested knowledge. I invested my money in to get this life, to get this freedom, to make sure I don't have to hear an alarm clock. When I hear alarm clock, I get PTSD, right? And I invested money to get this knowledge on health. Because when I was 275 and I had sleep apnea, I wouldn't be walking up and down the beach like I do every single day. Because it would have been way too tiring. And I had severe back pain to the point I couldn't even walk. I couldn't walk on a treadmill. I couldn't do any of that, right? But I invested in knowledge to make sure I changed that. Because I hated it. I hated having back pain. I couldn't even walk to the grocery store without severe back pain. I couldn't walk on a treadmill. I couldn't do the elliptical. Right? I had poor stamina. I had severe anxiety. I had all these issues that I didn't like. So therefore, what did I do? I took action and I changed it. And here we are. I'll let y'all later. Peace. Links in the bio for anything you need, herbs, or to join the university. I look forward to seeing y'all in there. I'll be welcoming the new members once I get off of here. Those of y'all that sign up. And also the live replay from last week's Zoom call for the university is already uploaded in the modules. Y'all will see it in there. For those of y'all that just joined, you can go back and watch the replay of last week's Q&A on the Zoom. I look forward to seeing y'all in there this week. Peace out. Y'all know they've been banning me, censoring me on IG. Y'all told me, why don't you make your own platform? That's what I did. Let's see who actually comes on over. Peace out. Yes. Happy Saturday. Every day's Friday and Saturday. I hope you all enjoy y'all's Friday, Saturday, whatever day you want it to be. As far as I'm concerned, today's Saturday and it's December 25th. It's Christmas. Peace out. Holla at y'all later. TikTok. Holla at y'all later. Instagram 2. Holla at y'all later. YouTube. And holla at y'all later.